Alright, hello YouTube. Um, Doji line is here. This is the first video that I called Down the Rabbit Hole. The first video in the series Down the Rabbit Hole. Where I'm making a 4-player Pong game in different languages. So the first one I decided to try is Scratch. Now the twist is I won't be knowing some of the languages, and I pretty much will be figuring out a whole bunch of stuff on the go. So it's not any kind of tutorial or anything. It's for the most part just blind jump in and try to do the thingy. Which involves looking up tutorials and stuff like that right in the stream or in the video if you're watching this afterwards. So I do have some experience with Scratch. I've actually been teaching it about a year ago. But from what I can see, it changed quite a bit. Well, for the most part, it used to be just everything blue, now it's purple. But yeah. So, yeah, without further ado, I guess let's just jump into it. So I'll go into create. And, oh, obviously not gonna need the cat. The Pong game. What do I want here? Oh, obviously I want some sort of ball. I could draw one, but honestly I feel like it's gonna be easier to just use default ball. Here. Now for the actual players. Let's. I guess this Scratch version will not be multiplayer because I don't think Scratch supports multiplayer in the first. If it does, well, I'll try to make it multiplayer. But for now, I'll just make it imitation of the 4-player game. Let's see. So I want to draw actual player. Blue. Oh, and I would like to apologize for the quality of audio. I really tried to fix my mic, but it's been acting up lately. By the way, let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions, concerns, or criticism. Anyway, so I got this sprite here and the ball. So for the most part, the ball is pretty straightforward. So I'll just zoom in here. So when I click flag, I want ball to do something. I guess forever. And I want it to move 10 steps. Let's see how fast it's gonna be. That's just perfect. As far as I remember, there should be something like if on edge. Yeah, there it is, if on edge bounce. And now it should just keep bouncing all the time. Which would be fine, but I want it to be bouncing like this. Now that looks more like actual ball from the Pong game. Okay. Honestly, I could just finish 1-player version seconds. Yeah, I guess let's just do. I'm gonna draw another sprite. Gonna make this just a white line. Here, going through the middle. There's my line. I'm gonna drag it just underneath the. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I should rename some of these. So this one will be player 1. And this will be the death. Or rather the game over over line. Yeah, I think that should be project. And okay. So ideally, when the ball hits the game over line, I just want the game to stop. I lost the line again. There it is. So I'll just add a few lines of code. When the game started, forever, I want if I touch the ball, touching ball, I want to stop the game. And that should do it for now. Let's see how. Yep, that works. The line is visible, sort of. But I don't think it will actually work if I make it visible. Yeah, it just disappears. It has to be visible somehow. Which is fine, I guess. Okay. So with that done, I guess I could just make 4 other lines like this. Duplicate them. I want to just second. I want it to be I guess. And this line is going to be third line. I guess I'll just draw. There it is. Okay, so now whenever the ball touches pretty much anything, game is over. So to avoid that, I'm going to make sure it actually goes into the regular starting position of the Pong game. So pretty much bottom of the screen. Well, I guess first player's bottom of the screen. Going to go to this position, start game, and it's also going to change its direction. I pretty much want it to be same direction, maybe not all the time, maybe like semi-random, anything from 42 5, I guess. It's gonna be point in direction. And now for this one I'm gonna make a actual variable. It's gonna be ball direction. And whenever we start the flag, I want random actually yeah, I'm gonna point to ball direction, and I'm gonna set ball direction random from That is gonna be from 7. Much. Where is that? Oh, I guess it did 7. Okay, I'm gonna make it 45. And now anytime I start the game, it goes to slightly different direction. That brings some degree of randomness to the game, which works. Alright. So now, that we have the ball, let's make, and the game over is also ready. Let's make, I guess, the player 1, the actual movement. Same way when we started our game. Right, when we started our game, I want player 1 to be able to move. So that's gonna be something like key first. Yeah. So this is gonna be part of our movement set. I guess it's gonna be forever. And we're also gonna bring it to its original position. Y3, X, I think. Yeah. Okay, so forever is going to, if let's see, they make WASD. Yeah, sure. Why not? Well, I guess it's not WASD, it's just gonna be A and D. A and key. If we press this key, we are going to 10 steps. If we press this key, we're gonna move 10 steps, but with A, we want to make it minus 10. Done. And I'm gonna quickly hide all of the game over lines. Test the movement set. Ball is moving, and yeah, that seems good to me. We're going pretty far deep into screen, so I probably want to change some of the stuff here. So let's see. Catching edge. Sense that. Okay. Oh. Okay. So this is a part where I don't remember stuff as good after. So if I touch edge, just stop there. There's an option to just make it not go. Point in direction. Edge bounce. Let's see how this one. Oh, awesome. Oh, and it doesn't go back. Cool. Like the weirdest bug ever. That's not really what I want. Oh, I guess I should make set rotation left right. That would make sense. But it's physically bouncing. Is there? Don't rotate. But that inverts my. And it keeps changing my direction minus. Oops. Minus 90 to. Okay, Well, it doesn't let it go through the left part of the screen, but the right one it actually bounces. Crazy. There an option to scroll. Interesting. Okay, let's not do this for now. Instead, I'm going to actually code collision between ball and player, and that will probably help me figure out the collision between player and the ball. Let's. Okay, so touching. If I'm still gonna keep even edge bounce for now, but if I'm touching ball, actually no, I don't think I should be. That I should be taking this part of code inside the ball, and then here, if I'm touching player 1, then uh, this ball should just turn. Direction, I'm not doing something. Okay, if I do 180, how's that? It's gonna go into opposite direction, doing but like not as good. Oh, cool. Let's see. So if it's not 180s, and it's probably gonna be. Well, yeah, it's just opposite, and I want it like 90. But that really depends on which direction it's coming from. So that was good. That was terrible. Okay, so for that I will need to put another check. So yeah, we have direction here. So a few more ifs. First one, if our direction is less than what? It's coming now. That direction is minus 153. Okay, so that's pretty much 180. And then minus 100. Which means that if our direction is less than, yeah, if it's less than 0, what? Less than 0, which it means it's going somewhere to the left. Then we should bounce. Okay, so 1. I hope I didn't mess it up. And then otherwise, I want it to be. Let's see how it. Oh, and this one should be greater than. Greater 0. So let's see how well this performs. So here, not as clear. Keeps going backwards. Why? Yeah, 157. 157 is greater than 0. It turns to the left. Means it. Oh, I guess it bounces twice. That would make a lot more. Uh, I do something about that. Is really annoying. Well, I know there's like wait function. Yeah, that is terrible. Like touching the thing twice. Maybe I should just make another check that just touched it. And how would I sense time? Oh, there's actual timer. Alright, I guess it just makes code more complex. If okay, so there's that timer. Less than. How does it actually work here? I don't think that was before. Oh, and I should probably set it after each of these. Okay, let's see. How do I start the time? Touching timer current second. I don't think actually. Well, nope. Interesting. So it's not a movement. Variable. I don't think there's a variable for it. Look like it's operator. Sensing. Sense my objects. Answer. Just this timer and reset time. They like start timer. Just blind. Start. Okay. Okay, well, I guess it's googling time. How to timer touch. Like I said, this stream is not entirely blind walkthrough, but because I already had some experience with Scratch. But for the most part, I will be looking for a whole bunch of stuff. Time remaining. Oh, okay. That's not. Countdown time. How new is this timer thing? Timer. I receive start home. Does it start automatically? Timer time. Okay, I guess it just starts by itself. If timer is less than oh, I guess it's all in seconds. 1 second. I'm touching player 1 and it's been less than a second. Oh, am I supposed to reset timer in the timer? No, that didn't work. Yeah, I should have put greater than 1, then it should work. Otherwise it doesn't. It bounces. Let's see how well it's going to bounce off the plate. Oh, I mean, it's not perfect. For the most part, I think kind of follows, at least it follows the direction where it's supposed to bounce. Yeah, I guess it's not really supposed to be 90 degrees rotation every single time. It really depends on where the ball is falling. Yes, really matter. I I mean, the best I could do probably is make it more or less random. But honestly, I think it's fine like that. At least at this point. Okay, now I have the player 1 and it's actually a playable game. If I return the game over screen number 1, I can actually win. I guess I can actually lose the game and play it like a normal Pong. And it only took me, how long was it? 28 minutes. Awesome. I guess I could just make the rest of the players duplicate that. This. Thanks for the naming, Scratch. Okay, so I'll turn this player to 0. That player. Oh, I guess the rotation style left right makes. Oh, don't rotate. Makes a lot more sense. Oh, okay. And that is. Oh, I see. So yeah, whole thing was supposed to be in the center, but it's not. Okay. How do I fix? Drag it to the, just like every single other player. And that is going to mess up my alignment. Fine. Yeah. Okay. Well, player 1. Player 1. Player 1. I want it to be 90. Great. And I want it back. Where's my game over line? maybe just a little above. So I wanted to write means that it's actually going to go to one. Oh, I started the. Okay, my bad. There we go. So now it's going to start in y is equal to minus 140. There we go. Player 2. That this one should start at y 140. So, and then the rest of the players should be at y0. Oh, 3. Y is equal to 0. And x is equal to 140. Okay, and it should face 140 is not enough. It's where's my game over line there? That gives me x is equal to 203. There we go. And same thing with the other one. Therefore, x should be minus 03. Code, turn it to 0 degrees. And that also doesn't make any sense because I guess x, y is not as equal as with y. So I'll have to manually adjust it. That looks good to me. Minus 200, 230. That's still player 4 minus 230 and y is equal to 0. Run that, and I should fix 0. Oh, I see. Set rotation, don't rotate. Set rotation, don't rotate, we remove. And what I have now is 4 players. And now I actually set there. This one is 90. 90 as well. One should be 0. Actually, no, I should make it with code. Why am I being so dumb? Point in direction. There we go. So player 1, direction 90. Well, I want to make sure it is that. Player 2, point in direction 90. Player 3, direction should be 0. And I should fix the rotation styles. Should rotate. And this one should rotate as well. I want it to be 0. And just to be safe, I'll put it point in direction 0. No, why not? Point in direction 0, direction 11. Why is it 11? Go to... That's fine. It's rotatable, it's 11. I make... No, I can. It's really fun. So if I remove point in direction, make this one... This is player 4, right? Still going to 11. Um, Costume is fine. What makes it go to AD edge bounce? Try this. Going to Yes, it did. Okay, so it's not minus 130. It's actually minus 203. Those three. Just like the other player. So it is mirrored. I was just having weird time with this point in. Sorry, not point in direction, the bounce. But I still want to keep it point in direction. Okay. So now we have 4 players. I guess they're movable. Sort of. And yeah, we just load the game. Could sort of play with all 4 of them at the same time, which is really fun. But I really want the ball bounce off all of this. I should honestly just. So if I'm touching the player 1 or 2, this, I need another or, getting this or, get this one huge, which says if I'm touching player 1 or player 2 or player 3 or player 4, then we should hopefully this part works for all of them. Okay. Oh, I guess the second thing, yeah. So I should make it then 0.1, sounds like this. And the timeout should be, oh, well, that's avoidable with game over balls. And the game is over. Okay, so if I make all game overs visible now, then the game is over right away. Oh, that was terrible. I guess with this one, I should reverse how it works, which I really didn't want to do. This one is player 2. I only need player 1 in here. Then for player 2, I need the whole thing again, but like opposite here. And hopefully this still bounces like twice. One thing I could do is make them thinner so they don't bounce as much. A lot thinner. Oh, I should have tried to wait. It's gonna be. Oh well. I know it's not gonna be perfect. It's actually gonna be pretty terrible. But I mean, it's scratch. It's literally just a scratch of the project. that I will make in other languages as well. That's okay. Not supposed to be. So I'll try to make it at least somewhat good look. Yeah, now it doesn't bounce Esther. Oh. It goes through player 4. Why is that? Still was way better. Okay, so the code is identical. Player 4. Why did it go through that? Yeah, it also just goes through it. I don't know why. Or. I mean, I sort of have a suspicion that I might need to do player 2 and player 4 together in here. But that's just this. Might be wrong. Oh, no. It was actually... I don't know if it was right or not. No, I don't think it was right now. Hmm. It just goes through it. Interesting. I'll guess I'll keep it this way for now. And I guess this leaves me with not really a 4-player game, but 1 player controlling 4 things. Which I guess is just a nice game. Looks good to me. Oh, it actually did bounce here. Wonder why didn't it... Maybe the losing line is too close. The game over line. No, it's not that close. Yeah, I don't know. For this one... Okay, I have one more idea. Maybe if I make it a little thicker... Not a little, a lot thicker. Will actually make a difference. Well, it does bounce now. And then like 0.1 second and it doesn't bounce again. Okay, I'll make it back to original code. Honestly, yeah, I just want to put it back. That's pretty... If I put it like here... Yeah, it just goes through it. Interesting. Oh, by the way, is there an option to just bounce it off? There's this one, if on edge bounce. Something like if touching... No, I don't think they made the lock. I would have to make it myself. And I don't want to. I don't want to spend too much time making the game in Scratch. It's already been 45 minutes. Honestly, I think it's not that bad. For a simple Scratch game, I don't think it's really playable. Yeah, no. Unless I remove all of the extra game over. But that's pretty much the general idea of the game. So next, I think I'm gonna be making this in Python. I do have some experience with Python. Last time I touched it was like 6 months ago, which better than Scratch. and I do have more flexibility with it. So yeah, I guess we'll see how that goes with Python. But I think that's it for today, or at least for this video. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like and comment down below what you liked, or if you didn't like it, tell me what you didn't like, and I'll try to improve next video. Thanks everyone, and have a great rest of your day.